There we go, guys. We are back. I hope it's a lot better now. I believe I've fixed the stream. So welcome back, everyone. Please hit the like button, obviously, because we've lost all of the likes that we had initially. So if you're coming back, guys, hopefully the stream works properly now. And just hit the like button. I'd massively appreciate that. Hi, Keith. Thank you for joining us. So we're starting from back again, guys. Just let me know if the stream's working this time round. I hope it is. Sorry about any connection issues last time. I hope it's running smoothly this time round. What's up, Sean? Hey everyone. Welcome. As I said, guys, we missed out on some of the likes that we had there because I had to cancel the first one. So if you guys can hit the like button, I'd really appreciate that so we can catch up on likes. I apologise about the connection issues the first time round, but please hit the like button so we can gain those likes back. Okay, so where were we? Okay, so we were talking about Janelle, Bailey, Nicole Anthony, and Keisha. A fantastic group. I was totally excited to see them. I think they all performed extremely well. Obviously, Nicole Anthony came through, so massive respect to her. And you know what? Like, I think I've made quite a few notes here, and I noticed as well when they're on the stage and Julie was introducing them all, Nicole Anthony was already playing a fantastic social game because Julie asked Nicole, what's it like, Nicole, to come back, and Nicole was already praising, she was praising all of the girls that were next to her. She was praising Janelle, she was praising Bailey, and she was praising Keisha. So immediately that puts Nicole in a great social position. And yeah, I just think, none of those girls are going to want to nominate her when Nicole's been really nice to them. And also Nicole, yeah, exactly. Nicole is always thinking. She's always thinking, what's the next step to better her social game? So I think she did fantastic there. You say, though, it could be just her being a super fan, but it does incorporate into the social game as well. So, even her just fangirling out on Janelle and all them just looks fantastic on her part, because no one's going to go, oh yeah, I'll nominate the girl who was really nice to me on night one. It's just not going to happen. So Nicole just did so well there. So I've got massive respect for Nicole Anthony. For those of you who've just joined, sorry about the connection issues we had before. Please hit the like button so we can get all the likes back, because it was much higher before. I'd really appreciate if you could hit the like button. And also, if you can share the stream, I think there's a feature where you can share it on Twitter or any sort of social medias. I'd really appreciate that to gain some viewership back. We've obviously lost quite a lot due to the connection issues. But guys, if you can hit the like button and share the stream, that'd be fantastic. You are all legends. I really appreciate you all coming out to support. At 4 AM in the morning over here in the UK, so let's go. You didn't have any connection issues? Yeah, I believe I actually did. I was on mobile data, so I've switched to Wi-Fi now. So I think it's a lot better. But it could have maybe been bad internet connection, but who knows? But we still got 77 viewers in, so that's fantastic. So yeah, guys, we'll quickly talk through the last group that went in. So we had, what up, Kesa? Let's show some love for Kesa. So good to see him back in the game after 14 years, which is crazy. Kesa, it's such a thrill to see Kesa back. And then we had Cody from BB16, and we also had Memphis from BB10 and David from BB21. So yeah, I think yeah, it was great, honestly, to see that group. It was a very strong group. I think Cody was always going to win any comps, and he smashed it. Cody smashed it out of the park. And you know what? Memphis came through as well. And Memphis is actually a bit older. Well, he's massively older than he was before, so he did really well to do that as well. But you know what? I think at the end of the day, out of that group before, I think Cody was always going to win a physical comp. Although it wasn't massively physical, but again, I think Cody smashed that one, so well done to him. So obviously, with Memphis and Cody winning that round, we had Christmas, Ian, Kevin, Nicole Anthony, Memphis, and Cody competing for the first HOH. Which is, that was a mixture of very strong players and also players that are considered quite sort of underdogs. So I think it was great, first night. It wasn't just dominated by compies or people who were known for performing extremely well in the game. It was a mix of all, and I really liked that. So what the astonishing thing was when this HOH comp actually went up. How on earth Cody did it in 22 seconds is beyond belief. You've got to give the man a round of applause, got to give him a clap, because he performed fantastically, and for that I've got a lot of respect for him. 22 seconds is just, it's mind-boggling. I mean, it must be so hard to even fathom to sort of even be able to compete against that. Like, I feel like Cody had that in the bag as soon as he got the 22 seconds. Leading on though, guys, just as someone commented there, with Cody performing in 22 seconds, he's going to have a gigantic target on his back from that moving into the next week, especially being a runner-up and being associated with Derek as well. That puts a huge target on your back. So yeah, I'm excited to see who he nominates though. For sure, I think he's going to be in an alliance with Tyler, and I think they'll probably rope Memphis in as well as like a runners-up alliance. But for sure, I mean, I think he performed well, and do you know what? I think he could have been a first target if he didn't win HOH. So I think he did the right thing to win HOH. But my God, I mean, I saw a lot of people saying CBS were trying to break Christmas's ankle again on this season with her running on those things, and obviously the bend over. I mean, imagine if lightning struck twice and Christmas broke her ankle again. It would just be totally crazy. So yeah. Moving on to that though, guys, we then went on to the other 5 who didn't win the HOH competition received an envelope, and they would open that envelope, one person finding cash inside, $5,000 cash, and then the other person, or the other 5, to find out that they are have-nots for the week. It gets the season off to a great start, and for sure the have-nots will bond together, and they will create some sort of tight-packed alliance because the have-nots are always working together, or the have-nots being in the same room and under the same circumstances always creates a tight bond. So that's exciting to see, and to be fair, I think I'm happy with that because I feel like Ian is definitely going to get some great allies there if he's in with Kevin and Nicole and Memphis, and Christmas as well. No, Christmas won the Christmas won the $5,000 cash, which people weren't too pleased about. But for sure, I mean, Ian's in a good position, I think, on night one. But yeah, Christmas won the 5,000. How does everyone feel about that? Is everyone happy for her? Is everyone a bit annoyed? Who would have you rather have won the 5,000? Because yeah, I mean, it's sort of just the tension was a bit crappy because it was sort of just like they opened the envelopes one by one, and then Christmas was just like, yeah, I've got it, and then everyone else was just like, oh, there's no point going down the rest of the list now. Yeah, for sure, I would have liked to see Nicole Anthony win the 5,000. She's great. But yeah, the other 4 became have-nots. They tried to crawl through the have-not hatch. It seems though CBS didn't manage to open it up, so that was that, guys. You know, and then so we got a little perspective of it afterwards, after the commercial break, and we got to see a little bit of that have-not room. It looks very rough. It looks like definitely some sort of factory sort of style thing. Definitely looks like it belongs in Oliver or something like that. But yeah, I mean, it's crazy. But yeah, guys, so I appreciate everyone putting their questions down and everything like that. We're going to get onto those in a second. I just wanted to do a quick run through of the night because I want to spend most of this after party and give man something. So before we jump right into questions, everyone, please hit the like button. We're making up for likes that we lost when we had the connection issues. So let's get that like button nice and high. I can't believe we're already at nearly 150 viewers. That's fantastic. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me tonight. We've got a great night ahead, talking about everything that's going to be happening over the next couple of days. The feeds obviously start tonight, which is super exciting. So it's just overall a great night for us Big Brother fans. Right, guys, so hit me with your questions. Let's go. Or your statements, and we'll discuss them. So, Davon seems like she will be close with Cody. For sure, yeah. I think Davon is definitely a different Davon this time round. She is going to keep her mouth shut when it comes to being in arguments with people. And yeah, I just think she's going to play a lot more low key. And she's very perceptive as well, Davon. She knows when something's up. She can call it out straight away, and she can make plans. But sometimes those plans turn into disasters when it turns into some sort of house argument. So if she can keep herself at bay, then she should be fine. And I think we could see Davon go really far this season. And I don't think I can see Cody nominating her this week. It doesn't seem like a logic nomination for Cody. Unless Cody is trying to sort of nominate people who maybe aren't seen as much threats. Maybe he's trying to, you know, not get a massive target on his back. Otherwise, Cody is going to make a big move. He could, yeah, of course, you can do the lay low move, or you can make the big move in week 1 and put up the big targets like Janelle, like Ian, anyone like that. But for sure, I think Davon's going to get far this time around. Okay, guys, right, what else have we got? What are your thoughts about the safety suite? Great question. Yeah, so the safety suite, that's really interesting. For sure, production have thrown that in because they want to protect their favourites, Janelle, all the big targets. They just don't want them to sort of have one chance to save themselves, then they're gone. They're doing this safety suite, so if Janelle happens to find herself on the block, if Ian finds himself on the block, It's so they can save themselves and get out of any trouble. So that's what that is. I'm very excited to see it though, guys. If you saw my video where I was talking about the house tour, there is a green panel behind one of the beds, and I think that could be one of the secret rooms that we see this summer. So for sure, I think it's going to be really exciting to see what's behind there. I mean, what would be funny is if we open the feeds tonight and someone accidentally finds the secret room already. I think that'd be great. Has anyone noticed Safety Suite and Have Not rooms were not revealed on the house tour? Yeah, I think there's definitely something up there. So there's definitely several secret rooms in the house, as Julie Chen mentioned at the end of the show. Yeah, I think it's exciting to sort of see and speculate as well where the hell they could be, because for sure one's going to be behind that bed where the panel board is, and the others I'm not quite sure, but we'll have to sort of keep an eye out there and see where we think the other ones could be. Do you think someone will overplay right away? If so, I think Bailey. So, guys, right, let's talk about that for a second. I think Cody is in a detrimental position this week. He basically, this week, whatever he does, determines if he's going to be the first major target of the season, or if he can ride into next week without anyone going, okay, I want to put Cody up. And, you know, it all depends on which nominations he makes, and also, is the veto going to be used? That'll force him to put up someone else. Is there going to be a back door in week one? There's so many scenarios we can put through our heads. But for me, I feel like if Cody wants to make a massive move, he's going to have to put up the two winners, Nicole Franzel and Ian. However, I don't think he'll put up Nicole Franzel since he was in the same season as her. I know a lot of people are saying Tyler could be put up, but Tyler is someone that Cody needs to work with to ensure that he is not put up himself, because as long as Tyler's in the house, Cody is going to keep the target off his back. So Narissa says she would put up Tyler and Nicole F. Definitely two big threats. Nicole, as a winner, has automatically got that W on her back, and Tyler, strategic guy, he definitely got that. Definitely got the target on his back as well. Tyler is a great shield and ally. Let's see though this time. Is Tyler going to make promises to every single person in the house that he's going to make them to final two? Because in his VT at the beginning, he said that he's not going to make the same mistakes again. But we'll have to see. It's only early days. I'm just so stoked to watch the feeds when they finally open up. I don't know if I'll make it to the feeds though, because I believe they start at 7:30 AM in the UK. So we'll see if I pull an all-nighter, but we'll see how that goes. Christmas on the Block would be a win in my book. I think a lot of people would love to see Christmas on the Block. But do you know what? After tonight, I've got quite a lot of respect for Christmas. She proved that without a broken ankle, she is that comp beast, and she came through. She did really, really well. So I think Tyler will be in an alliance with Danny, Memphis, Ian, Cody, and Dave Vaughn. That's an interesting alliance. I think they're all big targets. I think they have to work together. Yeah, I think that's a definitely great shout there. What do you think of David being an all-star? Yeah, so I've discussed this in a few videos gone by. David, I don't believe is an all-star, hands down. He's not an all-star by any stretch of the imagination. However, don't jump down my throat. David definitely deserves another chance. I don't think he's an all-star, but I'm excited to see his gameplay. I think he's super perceptive. I was watching Danielle Ray's new podcast earlier on today, and she was obviously discussing that David can cry on demand. So, you know, for sure, if he ends up on the block, he can pull that card, and I'm excited to see what he can do there. Jason Roy should have been in All-Stars. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people wanting Jason Roy on there. Any alliances you would like to see? I want to see Janelle and Kesa. 100% they'll be a duo. But my favourite three are Janelle, Kesa, and Nicole Anthony. I'm pulling for them. I think there's some great characters in there. I mean, there's no one I dislike. To be honest, I just try and keep positive about the whole cast, to be honest. But for sure, I'm stoked with it. I mean, I've never been so excited for a Big Brother premiere as much as I have been. It was like, I felt like I was a kid waiting for Christmas, waiting for it to start. No pun intended with Christmas being on there, but honestly, guys, it's such a great premiere. Do you think Danielle will overplay again? Good question. I think Danny's definitely she's gonna keep a low profile. I think she'll be working with Janelle quite a lot. And I can't wait to see if this old school alliance is going to be made on night one. That'd really excite me a lot. So I think that'd be great if that was made on night one. I think the previous winners will be the first targets. That would be the logic thing, but I don't think Cody would put up Nicole Franzel because they were on the same season. If you guys have joined my previous lives, you'll know I've been working on something called my Big Brother board that I'm keeping track of the season with. So I'm going to show you all it now. It's pretty much sorted. I need to put the pictures of all the house guests on, but I've pretty much this is how I'm going to track the game this summer. Or this fall, actually, as we're moving into there. But guys, I present to you my Big Brother board. I'm going to have all the faces on there, keeping track of the game. We've got, how many days they're in the house, weeks, everything like that. I'm just keeping track on it here. It took me ages to make it, but I'm very proud with how it came out. So that's how I'm tracking the game. Obviously, I'll keep on top of it anyway, but it's just great to see it in physical format, so then I can run through on several days of the week how different votes can lie and stuff like that. Thank you for the comments on the board, guys. Really appreciate that. Do you think Keisha and Memphis will be friends or enemies? 100% friends. They cannot be enemies in this game if they want to go far. They can't hold a grudge of, 12 years or something like that? 12 years. If they want to go far, they need to be friends, and I'm sure they will be. They seem like reasonable people. I think they'll get along with each other. Who do you think genuinely threw the pre-HOH comp? Great question. I think Nicole Franzel maybe. Dave Vaughn had the potential to take it as well, but I think she threw it as well. I think David threw it as well. There's no way David needs the first HOH comp. He's not a target, and he's putting an irrelevant target on his back if he took that first comp. Danny Donato definitely threw it as well. She's already a big enough target, so for her to win the comp would have made her an even bigger target, so there was no need for her to do that. I've just realised, guys, we're at 175 views, which is fantastic. That is record for a live stream, so thank you very much. If you haven't already, I'll say it again. Please hit the like button. That'd be legendary if you could do that. Who do you think Nicole Anthony will be allied with? Nicole Anthony is definitely going to make some good connections in the Have Not room. She'll be working with Ian. I think they'll get along very, very well. I think Nicole is definitely going to make some good connections with, as I said, guys, like when Nicole was on the stage and Julie was asking her, how does it feel to be back in the house? She was already playing that game. I know a lot of people say she was a super fan, but it made me, I saw her, and the way Nicole Anthony acted in front of those three girls when she was with Janelle, Keisha, and Bailey, I just think she was already playing the game, and it was fantastic to see. Julie asked, what's it like to be back? And, Nicole Anthony was going, oh, it's great to be amongst these women I've looked up to after all these years. And I was thinking, I was like, this is amazing. Nicole Anthony already making moves. No, none of those girls are going to want to nominate Nicole. She has made a solid bond with those straight away, moving in the door, going at the door. For sure, Nicole's definitely going to last a few weeks without getting targeted. I love the BB premiere and how it was live like BB UK. It felt so real compared to the pre-recorded edit ones. Yeah, honestly, guys, we should make this a tradition. BB should do a live premiere every single year. Feeds on night one is perfect. It's just excellent. Like, I can't tell you guys like how good a mood I'm in right now. For the fact, I know it's obviously like 4:30 in the morning or whatever it is now over here. But I'm totally stoked. I really am. Let's have a look. Is there anyone you think will be working together? So I think for sure Cody and Nicole Franzel have definitely got some sort of deal going on, because with people saying Cody's going to have to put up the winners, Ian and Nicole Franzel. It's a bad move on his part. He's obviously it would be smart. I wouldn't say it's smart, but it's like it would be a power move for week one for sure. But yeah, an absolute power move. But at the same time, for sure, they were on the same season, Cody and Nicole Franzel, so they're going to have each other's backs. I think Derek actually put them two together in some sort of alliance, because I think Derek definitely meddled in there. And I think, yeah, for sure, Cody and Nicole Franzel have got a deal. So if any winner is going to find themselves on the block this week, it's going to be Ian and not Nicole Franzel. Anyone else disappointed that Danielle Reyes wasn't there? Of course, I think we're all disappointed that Danielle Reyes wasn't there. I was holding out hope so much. She is the OG legend. Danielle Reyes she's just a legend. It was such a shame she wasn't there. I just feel like Janelle and Kesa took two people's spot. They were already in one. Janelle and Kesa are awesome. I can't wait to see them play. Tom in UK, 5 hours ahead of Eastern. There goes your sleep schedule. Love your enthusiasm. Thank you. I'm hustling, guys. I actually went to sleep. Well, I tried to go to sleep at about 9 p.m. over here, which is like, what, 4 p.m. in the afternoon for you guys. But I was so excited. I was like a kid waiting for Christmas, so I couldn't get to sleep. So I rested my eyes and I got back up at 1 a.m. and I watched the show, loved it, and yeah, it was honestly great fun. And do you know what? I'm still awake now. I'm wide awake. I've had 2 or 3 cups of coffee, so God knows what time I'll be going till. Probably about 7 o'clock, but we'll see. What is everyone else saying? Okay, so how do you watch the live feeds not in US? You can I watch the show on Video Brother, which is a great. I know a lot of people in the US actually use that as well. Video Brother is a great site for that. So yeah. A kid waiting for Christmas, you need to stop with the accidental Christmas jokes. I know every single time I mention Christmas, it's amazing though, isn't it, guys? Like, you know, we've all waited so damn long for this season, and it came and it served. I never speak like that, but it did. It served. 197 views, guys. We're nearly at 200 views. This is crazy. Thank you so much. And we're nearly at 100 likes as well, which is so cool. And we're only 20 minutes in. This is awesome. So who do you think will not get along? Great question. I think there's definitely going to be some tension between. I think Janelle always ends up in arguments. Bailey ends up in arguments, but I feel like she's going to be a little bit more refrained this time. I think it's weird because I think Tyler and Bailey are going to get along this time, because I think for sure I've seen Angela and Swaggy getting along really well on social media. So I think Tyler and Bailey have definitely patched things up together, because if they went into this season wanting to get each other out, it wouldn't do either of them good for their games. So, you know, I think Tyler and Bailey potentially a round 2 coming, but I think they're working together, so I don't think there's going to be anything there. How far do you think Ian will go? He's who I want to win the most, and I can't believe how much older he looks. I know Ian looks like he's about 40 years old now, which is crazy. He performed so well tonight. I thought that was amazing, you know, when Ian pulled out that win in the first round anyway. I think it was Chris. And do you know what? Ian was actually so close to beating Cody. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. I was hoping so much that he would get to the end. It was such a shame when he fell over. But you know what? Ian did good for the underdog, so massive respect to him. Would Memphis and Cody work together? Both part of legendary alliances. Well, my thought, I've said this several times, but Tyler, Cody and Memphis are definitely going to create some sort of runners-up alliance. It would definitely do them well. It would benefit them massively. And, you know, they're all big targets. You know, after the winners have gone, they're the 3 main ones. And to be fair, Tyler's probably got a bigger target on him than some of the winners do. I really want Cody, Tyler and Christmas to team up. Yeah, I mean, for sure. I know everyone is well, not everyone, but a good chunk of you all aren't massive fans of Christmas. So, you know, I think it's going to be interesting. It's really going to be interesting to see how Christmas goes this season. I think a lot of people are going to be annoyed with how far she makes it, but I'm here for that. I mean, honestly, I think Christmas is I think she's a different person this season. I know everyone says she was Paul's minion, but I mean, you would be Paul's minion if your foot was broke, if your ankle was broken. There's not much you can do but be a minion. So for me, I'm excited to see her play her own individual game this time round, and I think for sure it's going to be better. Can't wait for the burning and looting when the affirmative action players go home. Let's have a look. Kesa was brought up by Cody. Oh no, I hope that's not the case. I swear if anyone goes for Kesa, I'm not happy. And Janelle will be coming for... If someone goes for Kesa, Janelle's going to stick up for them, so I'm excited for that. Because, I mean, I don't know if there's been any, like, feed leaks yet. I hope there has been, because I'll be on it straight away after this. That's really exciting. I can't wait to see how Christmas can actually play without her foot broken. For sure, yeah. As I just said there, I think Christmas is going to perform excellent this season. She's definitely playing a different game without a broken ankle. So yeah. Who do you want more, Dan, Will, or Derek? All legendary players, but for me, the original evil Doctor Will, I would have probably back out of them all. What up, Kesa? Yes, I mean, guys, literally, can we just have a moment to spam the chat with what up, Kesa? Because I mean, like, it's been 14 years since we've been able to say what up, Kesa. So everyone spam the chat with what up, Kesa. It's a legendary moment, and cheers to Kesa. He's back, and hopefully he's here to stay. 200 views, get in. What up, Kesa? Yes, let's go, guys. Let's go. Yeah, we got a lot of support for Kesa there. I think everyone. I haven't seen anyone not like against Kesa, so I think for sure. I hope he really makes it far. And do you know what, Kesa said? He's here to win this time, and I love that fighting attitude because before Kesa just played an honest game in BB6 and BB7, and that got him out really early. He went pre-jury both times, but I think Kesa's in it to win it this time. I think he's going to play really, really well. Pressure cooker, yes, bring back the pressure cooker, guys. I would love it if CBS did that. It would be really, really exciting if they actually did, like, as it's an all-star season, you know, have some all-star comps as well, you know, bring some legendary comps back, and the pressure cooker is certainly one. So yeah, Casey said she wants Tyler to win on Instagram. Of course, Casey will definitely be rooting for Tyler. Some of these players are not all stars. Yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that, but you know what? I'm past those comments now, guys, because like, you know what? If you watch the premiere, and obviously most of you guys did, if not all of you, we had a fantastic premiere there, and we can't complain. It was great. So do you know what? Like, bring on the season because it was such a fantastic start, and I cannot wait to devote my next 3 months to staring at people in surveillance cameras because it is just the best thing, and I'm sure all you guys love it too. Who do you think will be the first boot? Okay, so for sure, I'm gonna catch up on the feeds like immediately as soon as they go up, and I'm gonna put scenarios in my head. Obviously, we'll see what Cody's talking about and seeing who he's planning on nominating, and then we can sort of go out from there. If it's going to be a backdoor plan, is there going to be a chance for the veto to be used? Is anyone going to be gunning for the veto? And who's this going to result in being evicted? And for sure, next week, with Julie saying, 2 people can save themselves from the block in the safety suite, then I mean, I don't know if that means the whole eviction's cancelled. I mean, it's a weird thought. Who do you think will be in the big alliance? I mean, I'd like to think there's not a dominant alliance. I hate it when there's like a 6-7 person alliance. I like sub alliances because it creates a much more interesting and complex game. It's just a really duplicitous game when there's like 8. Like I'd prefer 8 alliances of 3 than 2 alliances of 6. I hate it when the house gets divided because it's just like one dominates and then the season just becomes predictable. But for All Stars, I feel like all the relationships are super complicated. So yeah, it's interesting. 100 likes there. Thank you so much, guys. That is awesome. Cody and Memphis, they'll be definitely working together alongside Tyler. Yeah, I think 100% of runners-up alliance is happening. Yeah, I mean, how do you guys feel about a big alliance? Would you prefer to have lots of mini alliances or 2 gigantic ones? Because for me, 100% we need mini alliances. It creates a much more strategic and duplicitous game. Danielle Ray's at home be like, I could have rocked the season newbies. Honestly, if Danielle Ray's was there, she would have been a legend. There we go, mini alliances, mini. I think a lot of us love the mini alliances there. You think Ian threw it? Damn. Okay, so Ian did good, but I think he was close to beating Cody, and I think he was actually going for it there. Mini alliances makes things more interesting to watch. For sure it does, and everything flips as well, which is brilliant when it's a mini alliance. I think with mini alliances, it leads up to eviction night, and things are so up in the air. And that's the thing, like anything can flip on eviction night, and that's the best series of BB when you don't know what's going to happen, for sure. Let's have a look. What's everyone else saying? Nicole very obviously threw that HOH for me. No, I don't think Nicole threw it. I just don't think Nicole performed brilliantly, to be fair. I mean, I don't want to be harsh to her, but I just think Nicole probably didn't need that first HOH either. She's not a massive target. So Nicole did not need to win that. She's not going to be targeted this week, and I really hope she makes some good connections in the have not room. I think having some sort of have not room alliance could work really well. They all bond together because they're all on the crappy end of the spectrum, whilst everyone's enjoying the high life of Big Brother. They sat there on slop, on uncomfortable beds, and an uncomfortable room, so they 100% are going to bond. And do you know what? The phrase I love, even in life, not only Big Brother, nothing unites people like a common enemy. And for this instance, the have not room is the common enemy, so they'll be bonding together. Team Cody and Christmas. That would be a dominant physical alliance if Cody and Christmas got together to work. I think that's definitely something that could happen. I hope the 2 Nicoles work together. Yeah, I think that's definitely a viable alliance, and I feel like CBS is going to force that upon them as well. They'll say, oh, they'll have them both in the diary room, and they'll be like, oh, how about you both work together? We can definitely create some great diary room moments with two Nicoles. I hope that Nicole Anthony is a little more cutthroat this season. I think she will be. Nicole's here to win. Do you know what? Honestly, guys, like with the usual BB season, a lot of them are recruits, so a lot of them just aren't there to win. They're not in it to win it. But for sure, with this All-Star season, everybody is in it to win it, and I am here for it. I am 100% sure everyone's gunning for it. Everyone gave it their all tonight. They really did. And do you know what? Even the people who didn't, perform too well in the comps, I don't feel like it wasn't just like they weren't trying. They for sure were throwing those comps. So everyone had that strategy on night one. Everyone was in it to win it, and nobody was acting really nice to each other. You could tell everyone was there to play. Everyone is out to win, and for me, it's going to be an excellent season. Who is your favourite Brigade member? Brigade, yeah, but I'm so excited to see Enzo back. Honestly, I think Enzo's great. I think he's going to be great. I mean, I don't know if he's going to have the strategy unlock, but I feel like, with what he was saying about he's definitely improved his physical state, I think he's going to dominate a lot of comps. However, his strategy won't be there. But I'm so stoked to see Enzo back. I never thought we'd see it, so do you know what? Let's go. Meow, meow, exactly. Let's go. Enzo's back. Awesome. 104 likes, guys. Thank you so much. If you haven't already, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate it. And subscribe if you are new here. I'll be covering BB all summer. It's going to be a great season ahead, and I can't wait to watch it with you all. There we go. A lot of people saying meow meow there. So yeah, is that Kool-Aid? No, it's not. It is black currant juice. I was considering having an alcoholic drink, but realizing it's almost 5 a.m. in the morning over here, I thought maybe it's not the greatest idea. I'm also super excited for the Zings this season. Yeah, Zingbot's always brilliant, and for sure Zingbot's definitely going in still. I saw in an interview someone saying, Zingbot's basically designed for a pandemic, how he's all covered up. He's pretty much got all the personal protective equipment by his robot self. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so it's 5 p.m. somewhere. I have a cocktail. I should treat myself straight after. Watch the feeds, get a cocktail up, and something like that. A nice cider, a nice beer. I love your accent. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. It is the English accent. So cheers to that. 180 views, guys. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. That is awesome. Zingbot roasted the heck out of Christmas, so it'll be hilarious to see his new Zings for her. Yeah, Zingbot went to town on Christmas. Yeah, honestly, I think it's going to be funny. I'm excited for it. Let's have a look. Tom, sorry to mention other channel Tom. Kudos, Tom. You were my sorry, what was that? You were my first to watch reaction to Big Brother show. Well, thank you for joining me. I really appreciate that. You heard that Nicole Franzel say, I'm glad they're not there, when Donny said, I'm surprised Don and Derek aren't here. Yeah, I mean, that's just going to stoke the fire. There's already flames going, and someone's just poured some petroleum on. Someone's just poured some gas on, because that is going to throw it up. Because, with all the rumours already going on about Nicole Franzel, with her saying, she's glad to not see Derek and Dan there, just sort of stokes it. But who knows? I mean, Derek and Dan denied anything to do with those rumours, so we'll see. Will you stay up every night to watch the live feeds? I love watching the live feeds. I'll watch them as much as I can. Let's put it that way. Nicole Franzel might be a huge target. There is no might about it. Nicole Franzel is 100% going to be a huge target. I think a lot of people are out to get her. I feel like Ian's probably the bigger target than Nicole out of the winners. And I think Ian probably needs to watch his back this week with Cody, because with Nicole being on the same season as Cody's not going to nominate her. It would just screw his game over. It's someone that he's already probably got some sort of solid connection with. So for him to put Nicole Franzel on the block is a bad idea, unless of course you can play it off in the nomination saying, I've nominated you, Ian, and I've nominated you, Nicole Franzel. It's what the house wants. It's not what I want. It's the coward's way out. But you know what? It's how you get through the first week. What are your nomination predictions? Okay. So I think Kesa could potentially be it, but I'm not sure. I think Kesa's, as the older guy, I feel like he could, definitely be it. Tom, love your show, bro, much more than anyone else. Thank you, Michael, really appreciate that. I'm interested to see how Nicole, Cody, Bay, Tyler, Memphis, Keisha, Kesa, Janelle play. Yeah, there's a lot of duos going on this season. Obviously, it's not a duo season, but there's a lot of unsaid duos there. And Bailey and Tyler seemed so excited to see each other. Like, they gave each other a massive hug, and it wasn't like an awkward hug either. They embraced each other and they were happy to see each other. So for sure, that they've definitely put their differences aside. And I think they're definitely working together, because if Tyler's smart enough to know that he can't go into the season with someone hating him, so he's definitely patched or built repaired any broken bridges that he had with Bailey. That's it. Do you like Kevin? Yeah, Kevin was quite entertaining actually. He came through. He was definitely an underdog, and he came through in that comp. He didn't win the final HOH, but in the first one he smashed it. So massive respect to him there. I so wanted to see Cody Nixon or Kevin Schlahuber. No to Cody, but yes to Kevin Schlahuber. I love Kevin Schlahuber. He is such a legend, such a wholesome guy. I've got so much respect for him. He was the first person I hardcore rooted for when I started BB19. So yeah, Kevin was awesome. It's a shame really not to see sort of someone like Donny back. Can we just show some love for Donny for one moment in the chat? If you guys are not happy Donny isn't there, let the chat know, because Donny is sorely missed, and I really was hoping Donny was going to be on this season. It's such a shame he's not going to be there. Because see, there we go. Everyone loves Donny. He's the man. Donny is so cool. Donny is king. Donny, I'm so sad about that. Donny was my favourite BB16 player. Donny was robbed. Donny is America's player. We need Donny. We've got a lot of love for Donny. There we go. Donny, oh man, Donny. There we go. Donny is so cool. I mean, honestly, it's such a shame Donny's not there. Team America, I was so upset not to see Donny. Yeah, I mean, there's not many people who don't like Donny. I probably don't trust you if you don't like Donny. Only joking, guys. But seriously, Donny is such a nice guy. It would have been awesome to see him come back. I thought for sure if they were ever going to do a future All-Star season, Donny had a lock. You are old enough to drink? Yeah, of course I am. Zach Attack, yeah, I've seen a lot of comments about Zach. A lot of people want Zach Rance back. Zach has burnt his bridges with CBS. He is basically Scottish, right? No, I'm English. There's a lot of people who really want Zach back, but Zach's basically burnt any bridges with CBS. He's basically gone on several videos and online, and he said that he believes CBS rigged the game. He talked about some sort of OTEV comp where some players are actually able to see what they need to get for OTEV before others. So Zach, there's no way that they would invite Zach back. But what I thought was funny is the fact that in ads and in commercials for the show, they still use clips of Zach. So yeah, I think yeah. Spot of tea, yes. I am English. I prefer a coffee than a tea, though, of course. So guys, we'll move on for just a second, right? Who is because obviously I've gave my opinion on who I think could be the first nominations. Who is everyone hoping to see nominated, or who you think will be nominated? Tom, would you apply for Big Brother? Yeah, I guess so. I'd like to give it a good go. I think I'd do quite well. I'd hope I'd do quite well. But yeah. So guys, let me know who you want to see nominated or who you think will be nominated. Okay, so we've got Nicole Franzel and Christmas there. From Elena. I think that's definitely viable, but I don't know if Nicole F's going to be put up. Nicole F. So I'm assuming this is what everyone wants rather than what's going to happen. Do you have a job? Yes, I do have a job. David and Keisha, potentially, yeah. What I've been thinking is, with David being the first person out last year, it's the easy move to put David up again. There was a woman on Survivor, I believe her name was Francesca. She went out first in her season. She was brought back for another season, and everyone sent her first out straight again. So I feel like they could do that to David. Unfortunately, I think nobody really has any blood on their hands if they put David out, because he's not really seen as a big target, and he's gone out first before. So I feel like he's an easy nomination. Christmas and Bailey, Ian and David. I want to see Johnny Mac back. Yeah, a lot of people would love to see Johnny back. Johnny Mac. Cody will target strong females. Janelle and Danny. I hope not. I really hope Janelle and Danny survive this. It wouldn't be very nice. It really wouldn't be. I'm here for the old school, and I don't want a repeat of Survivor Winners at War where all the old school people get picked off really, really early. It just would not be good. I want to see a Big Brother YTP. Gotta love a good YTP. A secret alliance no one would expect. I think if Kesa made an alliance with a new school player like Nicole Anthony, that would be a perfect alliance for me. No one would expect it, having someone from one of the early seasons and the latest would be really, really cool. Nicole and Kesa are definitely two of the most popular players. I've seen a lot of love for Nicole Anthony and a lot of love for Kesa. I think it would really be awesome, to see them work together. How far do you think Dave Vaughn will make it? Please read. There you go, reality fan. I've read your question and I will answer it for you. Dave Vaughn is in it to win it this season. She came to play tonight. I think she threw the first HOH. She doesn't need that target on her back. And I think it's a new Dave Vaughn. I think she's not going to cause as many arguments this time. She's here to win comps, and I think she can strategize with people. How do you know what a YTP is? Because I've been on YouTube for a while now. Do you think David and Kesa would get jury finally? I really hope Kesa gets there, man. Honestly, Kesa is the man. I really hope he makes it there. I'm really pulling for him. Honestly, Kesa, Janelle, and Nicole Anthony are my favourites after night one. But you know what? I'm totally just stoked to be able to open the live feeds later on and really just go to town and sort of see what the plans are, because then we're really immersing ourselves in the game. And chew some gum and help you not sleep. I'm doing fine. I really am. I'm doing fine. Nearly 5 a.m, but we're doing fine. Let's have a look. If Kesa gets 10th again, a laughing face. I mean, it should be a crying face. What up, Kesa? Yes, there we go again. I think I'm loving all these what up, Kesa comments, by the way, guys. Keep them coming. But Kesa, if he comes 10th again, it's just going to be such a sad moment. I am pulling for Kesa to win this season. I really hope he can do it. It would be legendary to see an older person win again. It would be so cool. If Kesa got 10th, at least he would get jury. For sure, yeah, but we want Kesa to make it far this time, don't we, guys? We don't want to see him go out first in the jury or before. Goodbye, Kesa. Never say that again, please. Kite Man Dan. It's what up, Kesa. We need to keep that. Name 5 people who you think will be pre-jury. Okay, I think for sure Nicole Franzel could be. I think Janelle could be. I hope it's not the case. I think Bailey could stay pre-jury. David could be pre-jury, and if Dave Vaughn doesn't, if Dave Vaughn... I think it's frozen for a second, guys. Just let me know if you can still hear me and see me. There we go. Are we back? Let me know if you can see me, guys. Give me a thumbs up or something like that. Sorry for the connection issues tonight. I apologise, but let me know if you can see me. Thumbs up, anything like that would be perfect. We are back. Awesome, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Still over 150 viewers, which is awesome. That's fantastic. Back, awesome. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Post premiere night, obviously, guys. Can you say that again? Yeah, I was briefly discussing Dave Vaughn. I believe if she can just lay low, she could make far, but otherwise, I think she could be going pre-jury. Hi, I love your channel. Thank you, Nicholas. Really appreciate that, legend. Can you say that again? Yeah, I was just saying about Dave Vaughn. I think for sure Dave Vaughn could make it far, as long as she doesn't end up in arguments. Do you stream after every show? No, I do not. However, I will be doing feed updates on the channel, so everyone just, if you haven't already, please subscribe, because I'll be doing feed updates all the time. If there's any plans or strategies or alliances made, you will hear about it on my channel. I'll be discussing it. But for sure, I'll definitely be doing some more streams after some shows. It won't be after every single episode, but I'll be definitely doing it on several. So everyone, subscribe. And if you haven't already, please hit the like button. Let's get it to 150 likes. That'd be awesome, guys. When do feeds start? So it's half an hour after it has aired on the West Coast, I believe. So not that long away, actually, guys. Not that long away. A bit longer to wait, but I'm excited. What did you think of Julie tonight? Several people said she flopped hard on launch night, but I think she did okay. We got to put some respect on Julie. That was the first time she's done a live show since since Big Brother 1. I believe she might have done Over the Top as well. But you know what? For an all-star season, you've got to give a hand to Julie. Julie smashed it. And Julie Chen is a legend, and I think we shouldn't bash her at all. She did a fantastic job considering she's not used to really doing live unless she's on the talk or whatever it is that she does. So you know, doing it by herself on Big Brother was fantastic. So massive props to Julie Chen. Let's give her a hand. I think she did a fantastic job. Yeah, couldn't bash Julie at all. Fantastic job she did. Where is Queen Reyes? I'm assuming you're talking about Danielle Reyes. Yeah, Danielle Reyes. It's such a shame she's not on. I mean, she is the legend. She definitely deserved to be on the season. Hopefully there's some sort of twist where they send her in. Very unlikely, but you never know. My pre-jury prediction in order is Janelle, Tyler, Christmas, David and Nicole Franzel. I mean, that would not be nice, would it, guys? If Janelle went first, it would be painful to watch. Not gonna lie, the live stage kind of reminds me of the old house exits for sure, guys. We've got a brilliant season ahead. Like, honestly, it's going to be so good. As I said, I'm totally stoked after tonight. Like, I just can't wait. I really can't wait for the season to properly kick off. Because, I mean, obviously we only saw the HOH play out tonight. And, you know, when the feeds officially kick off, we can start talking about that game. It's going to be awesome. I wanted Cody and Jess, to be honest. They're really amazing competitive players. I think if Jess wasn't pregnant, Cody and Jess would be on the season for sure. It would be funny but sad at the same time if Christmas broke her ankle again. You know what? It's not going to happen. I know a lot of people were saying, you know, I know a lot of people were saying CBS was trying to break Christmas's ankle in the HOH comp this time with those wobbly little podiums. But yeah, I mean, that would be crazy if that happened. Hi Tom, everyone is live, it's crazy. Hi Miranda, hope everyone go subscribe to Honestly Annika, she's awesome, she does Big Brother videos as well. I feel like I'm being pulled everywhere. Yes, same here Miranda, but you know what, it's getting pulled everywhere, crazy good, it's in a good way. It's premiere night, it's fantastic, I'm loving talking to everyone about it, it's just great times, and I can't wait for the feed to start, as I keep saying. It's just going to be fantastic. Do you think Christmas's 5k will have a target? No, not at all. I think Christmas is going to make it far this season. I think yeah, it's going to be exciting. Cody and Jess said that they would never come back to Big Brother, so I don't know if they would have. Wow. Well, I'm shocked at that because Jess is a massive fan of the game. She's like a super fan since she was really young. I thought, you know, if Jess was invited back and she wasn't pregnant, I thought she would jump at the chance. I'm not going to lie there. Big Brother saves us from the pandemic. Cheers to that. Honestly, guys, like, it's our saviour, Big Brother now. We're all just going to dedicate our next 3 months to it. Let's have a look. Dang, Tom, it's really early over there. Indeed it is. It's nearly 5 a.m, I believe, which is crazy. But I'm hustling. I'm getting there. Do you think they could do an all-winner season in the future? Wow, that would be awesome, wouldn't it? I just think, you know, with Survivor, they churn out 2 series a year, 2 seasons a year. Big Brother doesn't do that. So if Big Brother's if Big Brother's still on the telly in 10 years' time, they might do an all winners, and I'd like to see it. But they'd have to get legends to come back like Dan and Derek and Dr. Will, and I just don't think it's feasible. They'd have to pay them mega bucks to get them to come back. Did you make a cocktail? Are you still drinking the same thing? Nope. Still the same thing. Still the same thing. Got some blackcurrant juice and I got some water. Bit of mix of both. Dr. Will, mega love, best ever. Everyone loves Dr. Will. Dr. Will is a legend. I recently finished today actually rewatching All Stars 1. A fantastic season. So it's crazy to see Janelle get evicted today, then evicted today in All Stars 1, then return for All Stars 2. It's fantastic. Name 3 people who hands down will make jury. I think we could definitely see Nicole Anthony. Nicole Anthony's a lock. She's going to make it far for sure. I think Cody will make it far as well, and I think Christmas, to be honest. Thank you so much for the super chat, James. Really appreciate that. And I will answer your question. Who do you think Cody will nominate? Cody is probably going to nominate, I would say, Ian as one of them, and maybe Kesa as well, because it's easy to nominate the old guy, which I hope isn't the case, because Ian and Kesa are 2 of my favourites. If Cody nominates Ian and Kesa, well, I'm coming after Cody. Although I'm not in the house, I'm still coming after him, because do not nominate Kesa and Ian. I will be very annoyed. What up, Kesa? Yeah, I mean, guys, we just need to start a riot on Twitter if Kesa is put on the block. We'll just be the What Up Kesa army. That's what we'll be. I really think Tyler and Cody are going to work together. I think possibly Enzo and maybe even Memphis. Memphis and Tyler and Cody 100% have to create an alliance together. They have to, or they're going to get picked off. Simple as that. If Kesa goes, we riot. Cheers to that, Kim. Preach it. That is, true words have never been spoken. If Kesa gets nominated, we riot. That's it. Simple as that. And if Kesa does get evicted, America needs to do that vote thing again, where they vote Kesa straight back in because he is such a legend. Thank you so much for the super chat, Brian. I really appreciate that. You are a legend. If there is going to be an all-girls alliance, I think Janelle, Danny, Nicole, Day, Keisha, and Bay are the ones to pull it off. Thoughts? I 100% think we'll be getting an all-female alliance this season, which is quite exciting. I think usually with the female alliances, they all band together and then it just never really makes it far. I mean, it's only really been done once successfully in Survivor with Parvati and her Black Widow alliance, I think it was called. So if there's any season that can do it, it's going to be All Stars 2. And I think they are all definitely women who can work together, and I don't think they'll turn on each other. They will for the game, but I think they'll make it much further than a group of women probably usually would. And I say that in the nicest way possible. I'm just going off the history books. I think, for sure. I think, and I hope it's successful. I really do. I've got my fingers crossed. But just going by the history books, a strong female alliance doesn't tend to make it far. But I hope it does this time. I really do. I hope Kesa gets the safety suite. Yeah, let's petition to get Kesa in the safety suite. Honestly, if the feed's open tonight and I see Kesa in a safe position, I'm going to be happy, 100%. Let's have a look. Davon and Cody are working together. I feel like, yeah, I've seen a lot of people saying that. Do any of you guys know if there's been any feed leaks yet? Because I'd be really interested to know what's going on. Yeah, I think it's just super interesting. Danielle and Jason had their alliance on lockdown and it was amazing. Yeah, exactly. That's why Danielle and Jason are two of the best players of all time. They did not betray each other. They worked together and they created intel. One of them worked one side of the house, the other worked the other, and they got to the end from that. And so fantastic play. And I really hope we get some sort of Danielle Jason sort of style alliance this time around. If two people can work together you wouldn't expect, I think Kesa and Nicole Anthony for sure could be a Danielle and Jason. I feel like they could work one side of the house each, and they're just people you wouldn't expect to work together, and I think they could make it to the end. I think I'd really pull for a Nicole Anthony and Kesa alliance. I think it'd be epic. It would be interesting if this season all the people we think are huge targets go far and the likeable people go early. We need a mix of we need a mix of both. But obviously with an all-star season, it's hard to say goodbye to anyone because it's such an epic cast. And such an epic premiere as well. I cannot complain one bit about the premiere. I thought it was fantastic. Not game related, but how do you feel about the new look of the studio? The outside of the house looks like it has lots of Technotronics. Yeah, I mean, I've seen a lot of the different graphics on there that they've done. I think it's going to be a phenomenal studio. I think it's going to look awesome. Yeah, I'm just totally stoked with the new look of it. And for sure they've came through for All Stars. They have got this new, obviously, renovation budget, and they have used it, and they've used it well. Memphis isn't as sharp as he used to be. You say that though, and Memphis came through in that comp tonight. Memphis did really well, and I wasn't expecting him to do that. Because I mean, who did Memphis move in? Memphis moved in with Kesa, Cody, and David. And I thought for that one, for sure, Cody would definitely win one. And I think I thought David would win the other. You know, so to see Memphis, who actually won it first, fantastic. I think Memphis is definitely here for redemption this time. I think he fell behind in Dan's shadow last time, and he is here to prove that he can win the game. So guys, we've got just over 5 minutes left, so if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. We've got 5 minutes more to chat through questions, so I'm not gone just yet. What do you think Tyler's overall gameplay will be like this season? Very similar. He's such a strategical guy. He will be plotting as soon as the feeds will open. However, I think he's going to play differently into giving everyone promises this time. Because last time, he was like, I'm taking you to Final 2. I'm taking you to Final 2. I'm taking you to Final 2. So I don't think he'll do that this time round. I just got here. Have you talked about the wobbling stars yet? No, I haven't. But that was an interesting HOH. I liked it. It was great. So everyone hit the like button now. Yes, everyone, listen to Michael. Hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. Would you ever want to play BB? I'd give it a good go. I'd be up for it. I'd like to think I'd do well. I'm quite level-headed. I think I could strategize quite well. But I'd give it a go, definitely. So, I don't like the live HOH because they're boring. But you know what, overall we had a fantastic premiere. It was so good, honestly guys. I mean, I couldn't have asked for a better premiere. After all this waiting for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks, CBS came through and they gave us a fantastic show, and for that I thank them. I really am. I'm totally stoked with what happened with the show. I would hate to see the house split into two alliances, one being the old school people and one being the new school. Yeah, I don't want to see it going in half. I really don't. As I said, duplicitous gameplay is what I like to see. I think a mixture of, as I said, you know, earlier, I'd rather have 9 3-person alliances than 2 8-person alliances. It just makes a much more interesting game when you've got a million alliances going on in the house, because it just creates for more entertaining viewing, and the vote can flip left, right, and centre, and you don't know what's even happening on eviction night, and it just makes a really exciting season. Do you believe that Memphis and Keisha will stay loyal to each other? For sure, yes. Keisha's not going to hold a grudge. Well, I hope she wouldn't hold a grudge after all these years. I think it would sink both of their Big Brother battleships if they weren't to work together. They are from the same season. They need to put their differences aside. They have a connection that you don't have with any other house guest. So for sure, I think they need to work together, and I think they will. I don't think they'll be against each other. If Dan does not go, I'm assuming Danny. If Danny does not go early, she will go far. She will win every endurance comp. Yeah, I'm rooting for Danny. I think she's going to come through. You know, I think she's really cool, and she can win comps. I'm stoked for her. I really am. I think she's going to play fantastically, if fantastically is even a word. Who's your favourite 2-person alliance? Chilltown's cool, but obviously with all the stuff going on with Mike Boogie and Dr. Will, I just prefer Dr. Will now. So I would go for Danielle and Jason from BB3. They played each side of the house and they did it well. Yeah, I think honestly, what is your least favourite challenge in BB history? Do you know what? Do you know the one, the slap punch kick comp? I'm not a big fan of that. I think it's a bit yeah. I'm not a massive fan of it. I love wall comps because they're just so much fun to watch, and it has you on the edge of your seat, waiting to see who's going to win. So yeah, I love the wall comps. They're awesome. Okay, guys. So a few minutes left. I'll end the night on this, obviously with the feeds coming up in a couple hours time. It's super exciting. But everyone, let me know in the chat. Who is everyone's favourite? You've got one pick. Everyone tell me your favourite from a post-premiere show. Who's everyone rooting for? One person. Everyone put it in now, and we'll see who's popular. Okay, so we've got Ian, Tyler, Devon, Nicole Anthony, Danny Donato, Nicole A, Enzo, there we go, a bit of Enzo, Cody, yeah. Who else is everyone pulling for? Let me know. Janelle, there we go. There's got to be someone. Janelle. Kesa, yes. Janelle, Cody, Devon, Nicole A, Kesa. So actually there's quite a few names that aren't being mentioned there, but it seems to be those ones that are getting the most support. And for sure, they're all great people. And I think we've got a fantastic season ahead. I'm so excited for it, guys. Janie, Cody, Devon. I'm still rooting for Kevin. Yeah, Kevin's cool. Devon, what up, Kesa? Zingbot's always a good person to root for. Of course, Nicole, Anthony, Enzo, yeah, so there's the support all over the place, and Tom, thank you ever so much. I love the whole cast. It is a fantastic cast, guys, but yeah, for sure, it's going to be a fantastic season. I cannot wait to see what unfolds on the live feeds tonight. It's going to be really exciting to see what happens with the first footings of the game. If we're going to get any strategy talk tonight, I really hope it's the case, because when someone's won HOH on first night, the strategy immediately begins, and people will be talking to Cody and wanting to get themselves not put on the block, so they'll be working hard. They'll be really working hard. So next show does premiere on Sunday, that's correct. So we'll be finding out on Sunday who Cody has nominated. Obviously, if you watch the feed, you'll find out beforehand. But stay tuned on my channel, guys. I'll be updating the feeds over the next few days and for the rest of the season. So it's a really exciting times coming. So I'll say it once more, guys, if you haven't already, because I'm about to sign off now. Can we get the likes to 150? So if you haven't already, please hit the like button and subscribe as well, obviously, to keep on top of all the updates that I'll be doing. But yeah, I mean, there we go, 150. You guys are legends. I've really appreciated you all coming out tonight. It is obviously past 5 o'clock in the morning over here. I have made it. I am proud of myself, and I am proud of you all for coming by, and all of us have finally enjoyed a fantastic premiere to the season. So on that final note, guys, I will say another cheers to you all, and here's to a fantastic season, and also some great times on YouTube as well. And I can't wait for the next stream that I do. Obviously, you guys will know if you follow me on Twitter at TV Talks with Tom. You'll know that I'll be advertising it there, and you can also follow me on Instagram at Tom__Vasey. That is Vasey. But thank you for all the love, guys. It is incredible. I really appreciate it, and cannot wait for the next stream that I do. You guys will know when I do it, and obviously stay subscribed for new feed updates coming up. But thank you everyone for joining me tonight. Hope you all have a fantastic evening, and enjoy the feeds tonight for some great game talk. It's going to be fantastic. Rooting for you in Big Brother 23. Thank you so much. But yeah, guys, I'll bid you all a fond farewell. Thank you for joining me tonight. Hope you all have a fantastic evening, and hope you all enjoyed the season. Good night, everyone.